Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're gonna be building this little closet thing. We had the little metal racks that go across there. You can't see it. I mean, they just ripped off the wall the other day. And that's what it looked like. So now I'm having to build something else to fix and to replace any of that. I was gonna go from wall to wall, but that wasn't gonna be too short, and then the next size up was gonna be an inch short. So we're gonna have two on both sides, here and here, kind of like a his and hers ordeal kind of thing. I was gonna build one, but I didn't feel like having to paint and try and sand the edges and stuff like that. So instead of doing that, I just bought this little thing. We're gonna go ahead and see how it looks. I went ahead and got it unboxed, and then I need to go ahead and take those old pieces off the wall, and then we'll start building. All right, so we went ahead and finished this side. I went ahead and just got it done, knocked it out. And now we're doing the other side. So just to kind of show you, go ahead, and I started off by knocking in these little cam locks or whatever they call them. And then I go ahead and screw in little fasteners that they go onto. And then we'll go ahead and put them on there. And then all you gotta do to lock them in place is get a Phillips head screwdriver and then just twist them. And then they'll just lock into place. So we'll go ahead and get these on there. I already built the other box, and we'll go ahead and put this one together, and then we'll figure out which one I want to be the top bottom. It doesn't really matter. I got them set up the same. So from the bottom, I go up 8 holes and then put the first one, and then at the very top, put in the next platform. So you'll go 8 in, same thing on this one. So I'll go ahead and put you back on the tripod. Go ahead and put this one together, and then we'll go ahead and distinguish whichever one we're gonna put as the top or bottom. All right, one more piece of information I forgot to tell you is make sure you have all of the edges like this facing out, because this is going to be the front of it. And then also you'll need these as well. Now to break these, you don't have to do anything special. You just break them like that, and then they'll just snap right off. These go on the back right there. Make sure the light is facing you, so whenever you're putting it on, it'll look like that. Once I put you back on the tripod, you'll see it. But here, I'll show you this one. You want to do them like this, so whenever you look through, it's white. It's not the brown of the back. I messed up on this one. You can see it. You can see the difference. So just make sure you have the white facing you. And these little bitty nails are what goes on for these. All right, we went ahead, got that one completed. So now we gotta figure out which one we're gonna make the top and bottom. I'm gonna just go ahead and make this one the bottom since it's already there. So to do that, you need to take these and these. These are gonna be adjustable, so if you need to move it up or down to get it level. And then these you're gonna have to pound into the front holes. So that hole and that hole. You just pound them in with a hammer. And then I'm gonna just run these in all the way for like a little baseline. And then we'll go ahead and get it off of there, get it set down on the ground, and have it, and then put this one on top of it. Whenever you put this one on top of it, you're gonna have these little wooden stakes that are gonna go in right there. They just push in. That's what's gonna lock these two together. But that's gonna go in this part, since this is gonna be my bottom. So it'll go like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount that one and get it in place, and then I'm gonna find center as well, so it's not gonna be too far one side or the other. So we're gonna go ahead and get it centered and then get it actually mounted. Now to mount it, you're gonna use these little L brackets right here, and then you're gonna need the anchors. So you're gonna need your little drywall anchors, like these right here. And then you're gonna need the longer Phillips head screw. All right, so if you've never used a drywall anchor, all you gotta do is drill in your hole into your drywall, and then you don't wanna do it too big because then it won't hold, but you just push it in there. And then just pound it till it's pretty flush with the wall. The drill bit that I used was a 7/32 drill bit. All right, so now that we've got that there, now we have to put our clothes racks in, or our clothes rods. Apparently I've lost a bit of. So if you're looking, these have little cutouts, or like little holes here and here. Both of these need to be on the outside, so when they sit in, they'll snap into your holder. Here's your little holder, so it'll snap in, something like that. That's how you want it right there. And then they come, one goes in, the other one. That's pretty simple. I believe everybody knows how that works. But now we're gonna go ahead and mount these here. For that, all you gotta do is use these screws. These screws right here. These are gonna be your mounts that go into the actual closet piece itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of these, and then I'll be back to you guys here in a minute. All right, well now that you have done got all this mounted up, your next step would be to put these in there whichever way you desire. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then get cleaned up and then show you guys the finished product. Well, everybody, here's the final look. I'll zoom out and see if you can get a little bit better look, but all in all, that's it. I mean, altogether, I would say probably took me about 4 hours. I mean, it didn't take no time at all. It was super easy. So yeah, there you go.
Okay, y'all, this is the final product after everything is put back together. All of our clothes are in there. This is my side. This is his side. All of our shoes are right there. Shoes right there. This is our laundry. Our clothes hamper. And eventually I would like to get something right here, maybe, and then a mirror. But for now, that'll do. Also, whenever you walk in, we have these lights in here that are motion detected. So when you walk in, they just light up already. Very cute.